Destiny, a power that controls you, or situations that happen to you that are not in your control. That is the definition in dictionaries. But in Sid K breathes air, yani ki Sid K, Siddarth Kannan, chatting with Atman and Ravi, what is the true meaning of destiny? Do you believe in destiny? Does destiny control you? Can you change destiny, or you just let destiny flow with you and show you the path? We've got audience questions, and we've got our coolest spiritual guru, Atman and Ravi, with us. Hello. Good to see you.
Always good to see you.
So I've heard sometimes from my parents, my friends, and my mother used to say, listen, relax. What is written down is written down. You can't do anything to change it.
Right.
And I personally have always believed, I could be wrong, I don't know, that I can make things happen to me. So I've always said, if destiny believes in this, I will change destiny, is what I've believed in. And my mother says, Beta, jo hoga, wo hoga. What is your meaning of destiny?
First of all, there is something that is called destiny. But people don't understand exactly what is destiny, how it unfolds. We don't realize that life is like a river. The river is flowing. So if the Ganga is coming from Gangotri, for example, actually it comes from some other rivers, but if it's coming from the mountains, is that river going to be exactly that river up to the end? Or will it merge with the water from the rain and the drain? Everything, the rain and the drain, both will get into the Ganga. Destiny is like that. What your mother said is absolutely true. Beta, likha hai. Haan, likha hai. It's written. And what you said you can change is also true. So the point is, how can both be true?
Yes.
How can it be written also, and how can it be changed also? This needs understanding, which is called realization. This is called enlightenment. Destiny is nothing but the law of cause and effect, the law of action and reaction. So you can change your destiny by changing your action. So if you have got good action, you work hard, you're a producer of a movie, you're a radio host, you're a TV host, of course your actions will cause your destiny. But sometimes you find things happening and you say, why? Why did this happen? वो तो लिखा है, क्यों लिखा है? कौन लिखा है? कैसे लिखा है? It is not लिखा है. This is the wrong understanding. What is the real understanding is this. It is your karma. Your karma of today becomes your destiny of tomorrow. The seed you plant will decide the fruit on the tree. The deed you plant will decide your destiny. But why then, if the deed you plant will decide your destiny, then you should be able to control your destiny. Correct? But you can't. Why? The deed you plant will decide your destiny. But what about the deed you planted in the previous life? What about the deed you planted 20 years ago, 30 years ago? You don't even remember. Destiny is a combination of your past karma or action and your present karma and action. That's why you can't change the destiny which is of your previous life. But you can change the destiny which is your action of today. This is the real and true meaning of destiny. Destiny is not controlled by God. There's nothing called luck. You know the spelling of luck?
L-U-C-K.
Galat.
Eh?
The spelling of luck is P-L-U-C-K. You pluck. Luck is equal to pluck. What you think is luck is nothing but what you pluck. Because what you plant is what you will pluck. That's luck.
So tell me, what is the hand of free will in destiny?
So you have a free will. You can choose to talk to me. You can choose now. Okay, suppose you choose, I want to get up and have a smoke. That's your free will. I can say, no, I don't want to have a smoke. It's my free will. Every action of ours is controlled by our free will. But once you did, that action becomes a seed. It is planted. Now that will bear fruit. That is your destiny. You can't change it. Suppose in your garden, you've planted some seeds of some mango seeds 10 years back. Now you can't change it because that damn mango seed has developed roots, and the roots have developed shoots, and the shoots now have fruits. If there are thorns in your garden, it's not because God created the thorns. Many people say, Bhagwan, Prabhu, ye kya mera naseeb. You heard about naseeb?
Yeah.
सुना है?
अरे नसीब में लिखा है.
नसीब में जो है यकीन करते, सवाल ये करते, आसमां देखे, कर्म का कानून वो नहीं जानते, भाग्य है अपना ये सोचते, यही मेरी किस्मत वो सोचते, दुर्भाग्य पे अपने वो है रोते, सही कर्म वो ना करते. अरे नसीब क्या है? नसीब कर्म है. हम समझते नसीब है, वी थिंक इट इज लक, वी थिंक इट इज डेस्टिनी, वी थिंक इट इज गॉड, वी थिंक everything in this world is unfolding as per karma.
Talking about karma, destiny, naseeb, we've got a message from Simranjeet Singh Khera from Amritsar. He wrote to us on social media and he says, sometimes, dear AiR, we are headed towards destiny, but people prove to be a huge resistance. What do you do in that situation?
So first of all, when you're saying that there are people who are a resistance and there's a destiny that you believe that you are going to head towards, remember all these are connected. The destiny you're talking to is just ahead of your destination. If you want to reach the destination, then you have to be able to overcome these people who seem to be roadblocks to your destiny. Now, people coming in the way to your destiny, what does it tell me? Is it luck? It is again karma. When whatever is unfolding in your life, be very clear about it. It's called the law of action and reaction. If there is something happening in your life, if people are blocking you, what does it mean?
It's meant to happen?
No, it's meant to happen, but why? If people are blocking you before to get to your destiny, it means yesterday you blocked somebody to get to their destiny.
So it's coming back to you.
Absolutely. It's a law of action and reaction. In the American world or the European world, you know what they call it? They call it the law of the boomerang. What goes around, it comes around.
So that's why when you sit at times and you say, ye mere saath kyun ho raha hai? Why is it happening to me? At that time, you don't realize it because you've done something years back which is coming back to you.
Or your previous life. See, the people, they say, what are you talking? What is this garbage of previous life? So understand there's a deep connection between destiny and rebirth. Let me quickly bring this connection. What is the connection between destiny and rebirth? Suppose one is born. Why is somebody born in an Ambani family? And why is somebody born in a Dharavi slum? Can you tell me?
Past karma.
Exactly. It can't be luck. It can't be some God sitting in the sky. That is a lie. It is all dependent on action and reaction, cause and effect. The law of karma. Everything is happening as per karma.
Talking about that, there must be some karma that someone's done here to bring up what they have to about destiny. Any questions from the audience? Feel free to ask. Who's going to be asking our first question?
Hi, AiR. Hi, Sid. So my question is, can a God or a guru can change our destiny?
This is a very common question. Can God change our destiny? Why is it a common question? Because how often you find people praying, Bhagwan, Bhagwan, मैं तुम्हारे पास daily आता हूँ, Bhagwan, I come to you every day. Oh God, change my destiny. Oh God. People do this because they believe God can change destiny. Or people go to a guru and say, Maharaj, mujhe bachao Maharaj, mujhe bachao. Save me, you ask your guru. But the question is this, you have a destiny. That destiny is your own karma, your own deed. Who has created this destiny? This law of karma, God has created. If God has created karma, why will He interfere? You can pray to God. That is another good karma. You can cry, you can yearn, you can do good stuff for God. That can become a good karma, which in turn will turn your destiny. But directly, God will not come and change your destiny. A guru can teach you how to be free from karma. A guru can help you be enlightened. A guru can teach you the way to transcend all karma. But the guru can't say, Om Swaha, your karma is gone. This is complete nonsense. If some guru tells you, like when many people they go and they say, I will go and confess to my father. Father, I am confessing, Father, that I have done this sin. Father says, yes, my son, you pay 10% of your salary and God will suffer for your sins. Sorry, I'm sorry. Don't believe in this myth. Here, this is a lot of fairy tales that has gone into this, saying God will suffer for my sins. Why should God suffer for your sin? You did the sin. You suffer. So we have to be practical.
Okay, so we all have a purpose in life, right? Some call it a mission in life. Some call it a purpose in life. Now, is that what you call destiny? And what happens if you don't fulfill that mission or purpose in your life?
No, these are two different things. Life, we understand. Zindagi. Life is moving on. But destiny is something that is going to unfold. What is destiny? As you looked at the dictionary, it is something that will establish itself because of your past action. Now, if you are moving through life, either you have a purpose or your life is a circus. There are two things. If you have a purpose, then you achieve that mission and purpose. If you don't have, then like a circus, you are like a clown that's jumping up and down, and then life will be over. See, very often we don't realize this. Zindagi ka safar hai ye kaisa safar, koi samjha nahi, koi jana nahi. I changed the words. I said, Zindagi ka safar, मोक्ष का ये सफर, कर्मों से होता है जो भी होता यही, कर्मों से है मुक्ति, मुक्ति पाना यही, यही तो है जिंदगी, मोक्ष पाना यही. The purpose of life. People say, जिंदगी का कोई नहीं समझता. नहीं. What do you mean जिंदगी क्या एक सफर कोई समझा नहीं? You find out what is life. The purpose of life is to understand. You control your destiny. Some aspect of your destiny you can control, which is in your hand today. Some aspect of your destiny is your past karma. You can't control it. Learn to understand this is called twin karma. This is a combination of two karmas. Present. Just like these days, you give you glasses. It's called bifocal. उधर देखा तो देख सकता है, इधर देख सकता है. अरे magic. Earlier there were no bifocal glasses. Yeah. Now you can see both far and near. That's how karma is. It's twin karma.
So, anyone with a question for AiR, please raise your hands. We're happy to hear your point of view or your question. Sir.
Hello, sir. क्या कर्म बड़ा है या तकदीर बड़ा है?
कर्म बड़ा है या तकदीर बड़ा है?
क्या सवाल है? Superb.
So, the whole world is controlled by takdir, na? If you see, if the world was not controlled by takdir, there would be no astrologers. There are so many astrologers and so many kundali experts. एक कुंडली लिख देते हैं.
Numerology.
Numerologists, वास्तु. Have you heard of Vastu?
Of course.
Oh, hundreds. And then palmistry, तुम्हारे जिंदगी हाथों की चंद लकीर. अभी क्या है? ये क्या जुगाड़ है? What is bigger? पूछता है कर्म बड़ा है या तकदीर बड़ा है? आंसर बहुत सिंपल है. ना कर्म बड़ा है, ना तकदीर बड़ा है. क्यों? क्योंकि तकदीर ही कर्म है और कर्म ही तकदीर है. जो कोई तकदीर बोलता है वो नहीं समझता है कि जो तकदीर है वो तुम्हारा कर्म है, और ये जो नहीं समझता जो तुम कर्म करेगा वही तुम्हारा तकदीर बन जाएगा. योर karma becomes your destiny. Your destiny is your karma. You just need to understand it.
Now, what are those signs, okay, which actually guide you to your true destiny?
So, as I said, your destiny is a combination of your past action and your present action. Let us understand, you cannot control your past action because it's done. But what are those steps that can control your destiny is your present action. So you can choose to change your destiny if you choose your action today. Therefore, if you have got, for example, minus 100 in your past action, you can do plus 100 now. If there's a minus 100 and there's a plus 100, you can nullify the effect. Therefore, you have hope to control your destiny. But if you don't do that plus 100, then can you change it? Then you can't change it. Let us be very clear. Or suppose your minus is minus 1 lakh. It's going to be very difficult for you to change your destiny. And the biggest problem is we don't know our past karma. Therefore, we are not able to directly catch our destiny and change it. The only way in this problem of life of having a bad destiny, the spiritual way is to be mukt, is to be free from all karma, is to be enlightened that I am not the one I have no destiny. I am a divine instrument. Then when you are free from all karma, then you are no more involved in this destiny because you feel, ek sab natak hai, a show hai. Then there is no destiny. You go beyond destiny.
Now tell me, I want to know, how can we discover our life's destiny or purpose? Is there a way?
The purpose of life is very simple. The purpose of life is to discover the purpose of life.
Okay.
It's very simple. The purpose of life is to discover the purpose of life. And the purpose is, why am I here? Who am I? Why did I come to earth? What is the reason for this human birth? Why did you become Sidke? Did you choose to be Sidke? Did your mother or father choose it? You think God chose it? No. It is all an automatic process. 8 billion people. Today, every day, lakhs of people being born, lakhs of people dying. This is all automatic. So the purpose is to discover this purpose. But your destiny is a combination, as I said, of past action and present action. Let us separate the two concepts. So, will destiny unfold? Will destiny unfold the way it has to unfold? Yes. Can you change your destiny? Yes. How can you go beyond destiny? By discovering the purpose of your life.
All right. What's the purpose going to be next? Questions? Please feel free to ask.
Hi AiR, hi Sid. So I have a question, like if everything is predestined, so why we need to worry about anything else in life?
Very good question, huh? That was something that I also wanted to ask you. If everything is destiny, then why? I mean, you just go with the flow. Jo hoga dekha jayega. Chodo na.
The question is very interesting. If everything is predestined, then why should we worry about it? But everything is not predestined. Everything is not predestined. Only some things are predestined. So it is like having a sandwich. What is destined is one slice of the sandwich. What is not destined is the other slice of the sandwich. They come together. Everything is not predestined, my friends. In life, only some things are predestined. And if you get into the state of inaction, which you can't do nothing all your life. So remember, you are creating some destiny, whether you like it or not. Even if you do nothing, you get up from your bed, you go, you eat, you talk to somebody, every action of yours is creating a destiny. Like I said, destiny is like a river that is flowing. Some part of that river is your past. Some part of the river of karma or the destiny or life, you are adding to it. Therefore, everything is not predestined. Be very careful about your deeds. Be very careful about your actions, because each of your action is becoming a part of your destiny, whether you realize it or not.
Now, we find a sense of purpose. We are moving towards it. We are working hard towards it. We are doing things towards it. And then suddenly you wake up one day and say, this is not my purpose. And maybe this is not meant to be my destiny. How do you move back to the right direction and find your right purpose once again?
The journey of life has no rewind buttons. You can rewind a movie. You can go to YouTube and you can rewind and play again. But the journey of life, you can't play again. So whatever is done in your life is done. But you can change tomorrow. You can change tomorrow by changing today. Actually, you can't go to tomorrow. So if you're at a phase of life where you're finding that you're doing something, but it's not purposeful, you're feeling it's not good, it's time to change. Many people are in a job and the job sucks. They hate the job. Now, what I tell them, if you don't get a kick out of the job you're doing, you better kick it. If you don't get a kick out of the job you're doing, you better kick it and find another one, because you must do what you love. And if you're not doing what you love, then stop and do what you love. For you must love what you do. There are two things. Either what you're doing, you love what you do, or don't do it and you go do what you love. So you must change. The biggest problem in this world is people are afraid of change. People have this fear. What if I change my purpose? What if I change my path? What if I fail? There's a fear of failure. All these affect us in our choice. For this, we must think not by the mind, but by the intellect and consciousness.
Wow. Now we've got Lata Ravikant saying, is there a collective destiny or a purpose for humanity as a whole?
This is a big question. A lot of people say, वो एक plane में 300 लोग crash हो गए. 300 लोग crash हो गए तो it is collective destiny. वो हमास ने आके एक दबा दिया, धमाल, there was one youth festival happening in Israel and Hamas came and shot down some 200 people in one shot. Those are collective destiny. No. There is nothing called collective destiny. Those 200 people or those 300 people in the aircraft were meant to die and meant to have a crash, but those karmas came from different scenarios. It's not that the same 300 people they were together in one life and then they died, and the same 300 people came back and they were in the same flight and they crashed. People are very confused. They think that I have to face the destiny of my grandfather. Why do you have to face the destiny of your... No, my ancestors' destiny is mine, this destiny. Each individual has his own destiny. Collective destiny, cultural destiny, city destiny is all fairy tales.
No, I want to come in here. So I've also heard this, right? Really, ki, good things are happening to you because it's the good karmas of your ancestors. So you're saying that's not right. Huh? I've heard this all my life.
It's just like your ancestor made gulab jamun and now you're eating it.
So we are responsible for our own karmas, our own destinies.
Absolutely.
Ah.
Your karma is yours. You cannot even change the karma of your son. If your son is not doing well, you cannot say, you can transfer 10 lakh rupees from your account to your son's account, but you can't transfer 1 karma rupee from your karma account to your son's account. You can't even transfer 1 karma.
I want to ask you, what are these myths about destiny that you ever, as a spiritual guru, have heard, okay? And you would be saying, I want to address them. These are myths which are completely wrong. What are they?
So, one of the myths of destiny is this, that God, why did you give me this bad destiny? This is a big myth we grew up with. We blame God for destiny. Or we tell, oh, I have got a very good destiny. Prabhu, dhanya ho, nariyal lao, let's break coconut every day. Let us go to Tirupati and give God a diamond mukat because my destiny is so good. It's a myth. So, one, destiny and God is a myth. Second, we just don't believe in God. But we say, अरे यार, जो लिखा है वो होगा यार. You submit yourself without taking charge of your life. It's a big mistake. It's a big wrong doing. You cannot say, जो लिखा है वो होगा. ना. जो कर्म है, that some part of your destiny will unfold. But you have to take charge of your life. Your life is not predestined. This is the second myth. And the third, which is the other side. I can do anything. I can control my destiny. I can make the impossible possible. You can't. You can't. Those who are overconfident, those who think कि मैं नसीब का बाप हूं, those who think मैं कर्मा का बाप हूं, ये सबसे बड़ा पाप है. This is a sin. To think that you can control destiny, that you can control karma, because you can only control part of it, which is the present. You can't control that part, which is gone, which is the past.
Okay, last question from the audience. Who's the one?
Hi, AiR. Hi, Sid. I have a question. If a person commits a suicide, is he going against his destiny?
Very, very strong question.
Yes, it's a strong question, because if you commit suicide, then are you going against your destiny? It hardly matters if you're going against your destiny, but when you commit suicide, you're interfering with the law of karma. And remember this, if you interfere with the law of karma, not only will you have to pay for the karma which is pending, but also the new karma of suicide. I'll tell you a very simple and interesting story on this, how to understand this. There was a child. He was in 10th standard. He came and told teacher, I want to commit suicide. The teacher was very intelligent, enlightened teacher. The teacher said, okay, you want poison? Or you want a rope? Or what you want? The student was surprised. The teacher said, I will help you to commit suicide. Kya chahiye? You want poison? I'll give you poison. You want rope? I'll give you rope. So the student said, give me poison. So teacher said, okay, sit, I'll get the poison. As he was sitting, he told the child, you want to commit suicide because you're having 10th standard exams. He said, yes, I cannot give 10th standard exams. I am going to commit suicide because I will fail in the exam. I want to commit suicide. Teacher gave him a cup until you can drink it. But before drinking, I'm only telling you one thing. After you drink it, you have to come back and start from first standard onwards. You have to start from first standard, second standard, third. Then come back to 10th standard. He said, then what is the use of committing suicide? He took the glass and threw it in the dustbin. I don't want to commit suicide. This committing suicide is not escaping from destiny. It's not escaping from luck. It's only postponing it. You have to come back and you have to suffer again. So yes, committing suicide is you're interfering in the law of karma. We have no business to do it.
I'm so glad you've said this because we hear so many anecdotes, situations where people are doing this. I hope you really, really imbibe what AiR has said, especially about committing suicide. That's not the way to get out of things, right? Okay, AiR's take on destiny, the final one. What is it?
My dear friends, destiny will unfold, but you can change your destiny. Learn to handle destiny with a simple formula of A, B, C. A, accept without protest. B, do your best. And C, be in consciousness and surrender the rest. The formula of A, B, C is the best way to handle destiny. Because what you've already done, you can't change. And what you can change, you must change by doing your best. And after having done your best, and after having accepted what you can't change, then let go. Let go and just flow. For when you let go and you flow, then everything will be good.
Okay, I'm going to get into a flow right now with my sign off. Remember, this is Sid K Breathes Air, Siddarth Kannan in conversation with Atman in Ravi. Every week, we come up with a topic that you want us to talk about. Could be situations in your life, could be your queries, could be ambiguities in your life. We address it from a live audience, from questions on my social media handle, which is here. My social media handle, which is Instagram, is right here. Send in your questions, the topics you want. This is true, real conversations between me and AiR. No holds barred, as raw as it can get. Hope it makes you a better person. Hope it answers all your queries like it's answered mine. I am Siddarth Kannan. Sid K breathes air.